So I'm currently in an area I've never been in before. This is called Aero Airport Plantation. I'm actually testing out the Lepera Tailwhip that I just put on my bike. I'm thinking this is going to be my main seat for the motorcycle. I rode like 40 minutes out here just to see how it initially feels, and we're going to talk about it and ride around a little bit and talk to you on my way back. That would have been terrible. Almost lost the key. It's the one thing I don't like about this bike is the key falls out really easy. Wow, look at that. It is beautiful here. These are like those jewels that you rarely find. Check this out. Look at these views. Look at that lake, man. And just think, I would not be out here if I was not testing out this seat. This is beautiful. There's an actual airplane sitting right there. So these are basically over $1 million homes. And we are going to circle back. I'm not going to go down any further. But it's beautiful here. It is literally beautiful. I feel like I should take a picture of my bike right here in front of this, and I think I am. I think I'm going to do that. Let's stop it right here. Let me catch a quick photo. Not in the grass. No, I should be good. Let's take a quick picture. That's beautiful. Gotta be quick. Don't think I'm supposed to be over here. Gotta take advantage of the opportunities when you can. Let's get out of here before someone realizes I'm not supposed to be. I think this is private property. I feel like Siri's not giving me directions right now to get back to where I'm supposed to be. Back to civilization. 1, 2, 3. I feel like I'm making too much noise for the area. So let me get out of here as quietly as I possibly can. If enough of y'all will hit that subscribe button, one day I'll be living over here. Okay, before we even get started with this video, after visiting that area, I literally need all of y'all to hit the subscribe button. Because we gotta change my life situation, because that's where I want to live, right there. Man, it was beautiful over there. It says it's 60 feet, turn that way on Weddington. All right, so hold on, I gotta pull over a second. I don't have a phone mount yet, and Siri is not telling me how to get back to the house, and I don't think I just went the right way. Okay, I feel like we're on a better route now, better route. So yeah, it's beautiful out here. So I need all of y'all, I was whispering over there like people could hear me. I need all of y'all to subscribe to the channel. Go watch all my videos. Give them likes, thumbs up, all that stuff. Help your boy end up living there. Help your boy out. So I've been on this Lepera seat, and earlier today I was on the Danny Gray seat, which is a very low profile seat. But I've been on this Lepera seat now. Is this my turn? It is not. For I'd say a little over an hour. And I literally just unboxed the seat, just put it on the bike, and it's comfortable out the box. That's one thing I can say about these Leperas versus my Saddlemen seat and other Saddlemen seats that I've actually been on. Those have a serious break-in period that you got to go through before they feel comfortable. Like, they feel extremely firm, almost to the point of sitting on wood when you first get the seat and you first sit on it before it actually breaks in. But this seat is surprisingly comfortable immediately. Now, one thing I did notice, this seat versus the stock seat, if that was the stock seat that was on here, and the Danny Gray, is it pushes me more forward. But that's because of that step up part in the back where you're like pressed in or whatever. That part actually, hold on, let me look at my watch. So I'm turning right here. Okay, so that part has you pushed up quite a bit to where it has me pressed quite forward to where my knees are more bent. It's still not to an uncomfortable position on this bike. I'm still gonna keep the mid controls. It's just I got to get used to where my feet placement is now, versus the other seats had me back a little bit more, or they may not honestly have had me back more. I may have just been able to slide back more because I didn't have that step up lower lumbar support that's got me locked in place. I do like where this seat put me as far as my seating position. It gives you a lot more control over the bike. You feel locked in. I honestly would have liked for this seat to be a little, just a pinch, a little bit wider. I feel like it's fairly narrow, and I don't know if that's just because it's made for the Dyna. It's a little bit narrow, because some of the other bikes I've seen this seat on, it's a little bit wider, but it's not as narrow as my step up is on my Sportster, but it is a little bit more narrow, but it's comfortable. I mean, I've been on here for quite a while, and when I'm on my Sportster with the step up seat, or any bike for that matter, I get like that numbness in my rear end fairly quickly. Because what are you doing, homie? Because of how stiff the seat actually is. But I'm not feeling that with this seat, and I like that. I do like that. Doing minor things like this completely changed the look of the bike too. I feel like the bike looks a lot better with this seat on it. It gave it more of a modern, more stylish look, and it's headed in the right direction for where I want to take my bike, which I'm extremely excited about. North Carolina and they damn roundabouts, I swear. You got these things everywhere. Stay there, Playboy. Did I go the wrong way? I must have. It's telling me to turn. Frick. I'm gonna check back with y'all when I get to somewhere I recognize.
Much later.
I'm gonna check back with y'all when I get to somewhere I recognize. Alright, so I'm back to a familiar place. But I was lost for a minute. So I've been on this seat for quite some time now. And it does feel more comfortable than the initial impressions of a Saddlemen. It definitely locks you in place extremely firmly. But I do feel a little bit of what's that? The booty pain kicking in. It's not ridiculous. It's just a little bit. But I don't know if that's because I got to get used to the seating position, or if the seat does have a slight break-in period. But overall, I do like the styling of this seat a whole lot better than I like Saddlemen's. I do love a step up, good solid step up, but I just like the overall looks of this seat. And I feel like it's more comfortable, because I've had that Saddlemen on my Sportster for a long time, and it still ain't broke in. I feel like I'm gonna end up being happy with my purchase, but I gotta put some serious miles in on this seat before I can determine that for sure. But let me know what y'all think of the looks of this. I'm gonna do a long-term review after I ride with this seat quite a bit. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like I said in the beginning, I know this video was a little all over the place because I got lost. I'll do a more thorough review at a later date, but I'm gonna check y'all out in that next one, because I'm sitting here stuck in traffic and I don't want y'all to hear my irritation, because it happens a lot and I'm about to get pissed.